Good evening. My name is Jarmal STevens. I live in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I'm from a small town called Savannah, and I've been in Traverse Global for about 4 years, okay? I love to travel. I was introduced to this, and let me tell you, it's been a wonderful, wonderful adventure, and I'm so glad I decided I did not listen to myself. Now, you're probably wondering what this is all about. I'm going to go through this very briefly, so take notes and get back to the person that invited you to take a look at this. So our company is called Traverse Global, but a little bit more about myself. I was that person that went to school, that got the great education, only to be laid off 3 times in 6 years. I found myself living check to check. Every time I got a check, it was already spent. So I got tired of that, but I got caught up in the rat race. So when I decided to take a look at this, I didn't even know what it was. I thought I was helping someone else out. Now, I'm going to tell you, nothing is wrong with a job, but always create additional sources of income. So what happened to me does not happen to you. Who are we? Our company is based out of Dallas, Texas. We debt free. We over 17 years old. And these are some of our top honors and awards with some of our other travel partners like FunJet, Carnival, Travel Savers, Norwegian, Trafalgar, Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruises. We're a top producer for many, many travel vendors. So we want to just make sure you understand who you will be doing business with. And these are just some of our awards. We have many, many more, but I just want to get through this briefly so you can have a little understanding of exactly what we do. Why a home-based business? Because you can start doing this part-time, okay? A lot of us do this part-time while we still work on our jobs. You can earn from home. That's the great part about it. I'm actually doing this presentation from home. And the internet is always open, so people can browse your site, book travel, and you can earn commissions while you're home or asleep or even on vacation. So this business has no employees, okay? Nobody to manage to make sure they come to work, no collections, no inventory, and the part I really love, no quotas. And you can make as much income as you decide because there's no income limits. And with a home-based business, there comes some amazing tax benefits. And one of the tax benefits I really love is having all my travel be 100% tax deductible. So everything I buy when I get ready to go travel, even when the airfare, the hotel, the theme parks, all of those things are 100% tax deductible. So when you see me smiling on my pictures, you see why I'm excited. And travel is an $8 trillion industry. It's the largest industry in the world, and it's expected to double within the next 10 years. Now, you may know people that participate in this industry, like people you work with, people you fellowship with, your neighbors, your family members, or even you participate in this industry. So we're going to show you how you can really see how you can make a little bit of extra money in this industry because everyone loves to travel, babies to mature ladies, okay? Now, this is how this works. You'll have your own site as soon as you sign up. You share your site with other people. They go on your site. Guess what? You earn 75% of the travel commissions that's booked. And we're partnering with a small company called Priceline. Now, Priceline made over $55 billion last year, and they're partnering with us. That right there adds more credibility to what we're doing, all right? So if anyone goes on your site, and this is an example of a travel commission breakdown. Someone goes on your site, you may be in traffic, you may be asleep, or somebody may just go on your site. You just never know. People that you know. This is a 6-night Caribbean cruise. The gross on this was $2,607. The commission from the cruise line, they pay Extreme Travel, is $328. Your commission is 75% of that, which is $246. So just imagine you're in traffic and you look up and you say, wow, somebody booked something on my site. Now you get paid $246 while you're sitting in traffic or even while you sleep. You just never know who may go on your site. Now, you're probably wondering, well, I've never booked travel before. Great. I always book travel for myself. So I had to take this test, and you have to take it as well. It's called Extreme Travel University. You can do this all from your phone, okay? That's what I love about these smartphones. You can really, really leverage those. So we're going to train you. You're going to learn how you can do different things in travel and just the basic fundamentals when it comes to booking travel. Now, this test does not take long, but it's a lot of information. And you can further your knowledge by registering with travel vendors once you finish this test. And those travel vendors have their own travel training as well if you decide you really want to take this to another level. And then you'll be able to book groups, have payment plans. This is an example of a family reunion getaway somebody booked for 50 people. This was a $36,000 trip. The commission to the agent was $4,000. Who would love to make an extra $4,000 booking a family reunion, a class reunion getaway, or a girls' trip right from your cell phone or your computer? And this is just additional income that you can bring inside your home. We do more than just travel. Think about sporting events. Sports travel is very huge, so you'll be able to sell tickets to that. Right now in Atlanta, we have the United, which is our soccer team. That's hot. The Braves, the Falcons, college football championships, NCAA, NASCAR. There's so many things you'll be able to do that people are already doing, so you don't have to convince anybody. You just have to let people know what you do. And you may want to book Beyonce tickets, right? Or you may want to book Elton John. It doesn't matter. Theater tickets. You'll be able to set up these things. And guess what? Not just the United States, worldwide, because the world uses our product. We also have optional products, okay, that our company introduced to us to allow us to make more money. We have health and wellness products such as Recharge and Rebalance. And we also have our Success Training Institute. This right here is so amazing because it actually comes with the program. This is our professional development program where you'll be able to work on your soft skills. We know a lot of people do not have the business acumen when they come inside a business. So we're going to train you. And you'll be able to use these certifications on your resume. And every time you take one, you'll be able to gift one to somebody who's less fortunate, a veteran, or somebody who just want to obtain more skills, okay? And I love this tool right here. With it being a home-based business, like I mentioned, you get over 400 tax breaks. And this Deductor app, it actually comes with the program where you have automated expense tracking on things like your mileage. I'm pretty sure you get in your car every day and drive. So now you'll be able to keep up with those because that's your mobile office. I'm doing this computer from home. So my lights, my gas, my water, guess what? These become tax deductible items, even this computer as well. Track your activity and you print that out. You don't have to have receipts because we know receipts fade. And you would be happy. Your tax professional would be happy. And guess what? It actually shows you in real time the deduction that you're going to have. So we're going to give you tools with your business to allow you to be successful as well. Now, you're probably wondering what's the catch? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you the catch. We have two packages. If you just want to be a travel agent, it's $149.95 and $79 a month. You get everything I just named, okay? Everything. So that's $149 and $79 a month. The startup fee is tax deductible. The monthly fee is tax deductible. So I wouldn't look at the cost and miss the value. Now, if you want to participate in the optional side, everybody say optional. That's an extra $25, which would bring your total to $174.95. and $79 a month. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, wow, why do I have to pay for a business? Guys, it is a business. And this is going to allow you to take advantage of those 400 tax breaks that you'll get as a business owner. All right. So let's talk about the optional side of our business. This is the part I really did not understand when I first was introduced to this. But as I was traveling the world and posting my pics on Facebook, people started asking me what I was doing, okay? And I shared with them how they could do the same thing I was doing and earn additional income. So I love leverage. Leverage is a wonderful thing, and this gentleman, J. Paul Getty, said it himself. I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. This comes from one of the wealthiest men in the United States at the time, the first documented billionaire, J. Paul Getty. Now, I was taking advice from people who had the same account that I had. And like I said, I was living check to check. But when you study wealthy people, they understand leverage. See, you either leveraging somebody or being leveraged yourself. All right. So I want to explain to you how this can work and how leverage can really create some additional income for you, some groundbreaking income if you decide you want to really take this serious. So we get paid 18 different ways, okay? 18 different ways to earn income. We have the travel commissions, which is one way, and we also have travel commission overrides when you decide to introduce this business to people and they decide they want to book travel for their family, their churches, or anybody. Guess what? You're going to get override of that and also earn your own travel commissions on your own travel. I love that part. So I'm not going to go over all 18. I'm going to talk about a few. So you get a personal sales commission on any time you introduce someone to this business. If someone wants to save money on their taxes, which everybody should, you're going to get $50. If someone wants to make additional income booking their own travel, guess what? They're going to give you $50. If someone wants to just take advantage of deeply discounted travel when it comes to what we have to offer as travel agents, the company is going to pay you $50. You can tell as many people as you decide. Ladies and gentlemen, just 3 people, you made your money back. And you look at any traditional business, it takes about 5 years just to get your money back, just to get back in the black. In this business, 3 people, you back in the black. That's one thing I like about it. So you made your money back. Now, the great part about it, your third person and beyond, through Infinity, you get a $20 raise for each one of those people. So you're not getting 50, you're getting 70. And that $20 is called a $20 DNA reward. What that means, that person is forever attached to you. So we'll say number 3, your third person is John. So you're not going to get 50, you're going to get 70. So this is where it gets very, very good. So if John goes out and decides to tell some of his friends that you don't even know, the company is going to pay him $50 for his first 2 people. You don't know those people. The company is going to pay you $20 for those 2 people. And those first 2 people, they're part of your DNA as well. The first 2 people they introduce, they're part of your DNA through Infinity. So your third person and beyond is part of your DNA. And their first 2 people through Infinity are part of your DNA as well. If they decide to tell people, guess what? They're going to get their $50 upfront commission, but you would get an extra $20 every time they tell people through Infinity. And I ask people, what does it take to get an extra $20 raised on your check? Over here, people tell people, guess what? You benefit, they benefit, we all benefit. Now, this is what I love, matches. Matches are amazing. But just imagine if you train someone at your job and they give you 150% match or 100% match of their income. You would train them very well. But over here in Travelers Global, we're going to reward you for training people that decide to introduce people to the business because this is optional. So for your first 2 people, when they get to their DNA, where they start earning $20 for people that tell people and they get from their third and beyond, guess what? You get 150% match. So we'll say Larry is your first person. If Larry made an extra $100 in DNA rewards, you get 150% match of that for the week. Now, who would love to get an extra 150% match of something you had nothing to do about? You had nothing to do with this. Larry decided he wanted to introduce people to the business, people at his church, people at his job, people he meet when he's traveling, because he has tax-deductible travel and he's getting paid for it. And we'll say Mary is your second person. When she decides, hey, I want to introduce people to this business as well, you get 150% match of her DNA rewards. So when she makes 20, you make 30. She makes 100, you make 150. She makes 1,000, you make 1,500. Leverage at its best. And this is through Infinity because guess what? You may not know none of these people, but I'm telling you, when the $20 bills start coming and the $30 matches start coming and the $100 matches start coming, you're not going to know, ask where the money's coming from. Your third person and beyond. Remember, John is your third person. You're going to get 100% match of his DNA reward. So when he get to his third person and beyond, okay, and they decide they want to start telling people, because people tell people stuff all the time. Guess what happens? You get 100% match of that. So if you had about 10 people making an extra $100 for the month or for the week for the year, it doesn't matter. You get 100% match of that. Would it be okay to get 100% match off $100 for 10 people? And you had nothing to do with it. Nothing, okay? That's our weekly income. You get paid 18 different ways, as I mentioned earlier. 6 of those are residual. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have residual income to pay your residual bills, I'm telling you, you need to run through a brick wall to get it. Because there's nothing like residual income. You look at Michael Jackson, he still get paid off a Thriller, and he's one of the top entertainers to this day. Elvis Presley, John Lennon, and the list goes on and on and on. Residual income is amazing. So you get a residual on people that are in your DNA rewards that you never even know. Every month, you get a residual bonus off of those people. It's amazing. You also get 100%, there go that word again, residual match when other people make money off their DNA rewards. So say, for example, myself, if I made $1,000 in residual income from my DNA rewards in 30 days, you get 100% match of that. That's $1,000. Imagine if you had 4 or 5 people like me making an extra $500, $300, you get 100% match. But I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm going to focus on a 7-level power team. And this is amazing because everyone has one. And guess what? People will fall inside your power team that you never even know. You also get a 10% match and an 8% match from people that's in your DNA's power team. And I'm going to show you how that works. The power team is 7 levels deep, and people will fall inside your business that you never even know. So on your first level, you introduce your cousin. Your cousin tells his friend, he falls on your second level. Now they're paying you for that. That person tells somebody else. You're getting paid on your third level, your fourth level, your fifth level, your sixth level, your seventh level. People are going to tell people. So let me paint a picture for you. Just look at Facebook. There are no commercials for Facebook, but there are over 2 billion people on there. And how did they get on there? Word of mouth advertising. Because I guarantee you, you know people who travel already, but they don't know they can get paid for it. You know people who want to take advantage of the tax benefits when it comes with a home-based business. And you know people who are looking to create an additional source of income coming inside their home besides their job. Ladies and gentlemen, the cost of education is going up and the cost of living is going up, but raises aren't. So let me show you how this can work to your benefit and everybody benefits that decides they want to get into business and earn a little income or just travel the world at wholesale rates. Ladies and gentlemen, on levels 5, 6, and 7 is where they pay you the most money. That's where the most people can fit. Now, anytime you have $79 in this power team, your business is covered. I've never paid, and I've been in this business 4 years. I market my business online like I market everything else. So I decided I want to market something of value, and guess what? I'm rewarded for it. Now, this fills out at $227,000 a month. Now, we know this is not going to fill out, but just imagine I'm 10% wrong. I'm sorry, 90% wrong. My apologies, I messed that up. Just imagine if I'm 90% wrong over the next 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an extra $20,000 a month, but that may not be your goal, but with an extra $500 or $600 a month coming inside the house, would that help? So you're not having to wait for the tire to get fixed, or if the dryer go out or the water heater, you have extra money coming in, or if you lose your job. You just never know. You want to always fix your roof while the sun is still shining and work on your plan B while your plan A is still working, okay? We have levels of executive earned positions. You refer one person to the company, you're a referral travel associate. That opens up that 7-level power team, the first 4 levels. You tell 3 people and they enroll. Executive, that just means more money. 6 people that enroll, regional executive, you just open up more streams of income for yourself, or you may have business volume with the other products that we do have that I mentioned before. National executive, that means you personally enroll 10. Now the company is going to open up all 7 levels of that power team. That just means you earn additional income. And I love this position because it's the only position you can get to by yourself. Now the next position is international executive. Currently, I'm an international executive. I mean, I personally enrolled 15 people. I helped 3 become national, which is 10. And they don't have to be 3 people that you tell. Somebody else may tell that person. But guess what? Over the 70 people that I introduced to this business, I probably only know about 7 of them. Most of the people I talk to are people I meet in passing and see me online. Now, the company pays me an extra $600 a month on top of all my other income. So let me paint this picture for you. Imagine if I was the person you introduced to the business. Would you have a problem getting 100 or 150% match of my weekly income or my monthly income? And getting paid off of people that you never know that I enrolled to the business and we decided to build a team, okay? The next level is presidential executive. That means you personally enrolled 20 people, okay? You help 3 become international executive. Now you're looking at an $800 a month lifestyle bonus on top of all of your income. So let me create this condition for success. Imagine if you told someone that went executive, that told someone that went regional, that told someone that went national, and so on and so on. I guarantee you this optional side of the business, it'll start making more sense to you once you see checks coming in, because it explains to you where all your money's coming from. That's one thing I love about this business, because it may not be you that decide to build a business. It may be someone else who say, look, I know people, and I know people who looking for these type of options, but I'm going to go ahead and finish on up. Become a diamond. When you become a diamond, that means you're really taking this business serious. And most people do this on a part-time basis. So when you become executive diamond, you get $1,000 monthly reward again. Okay, that's like a $12,000 raise bonus on top of all your additional income. And that may fluctuate between $2,500 and $5,000 a month. All right. Your team is over 300 people, or you have 15,000 sales volume. Would you mind telling someone, and someone told somebody else that went executive diamond, and now you're getting all of these DNA rewards and matches, and you had nothing to do with it? Because that can happen. That's the power of the leverage, and I love that. Regional diamond, the size of your team grows to about 500, or you have 25,000 in sales volume from the other products, because people sell some of the products too. They just see additional income. The company's going to pay you an extra $2,000. Now your income is between about $4,000 and $8,000 a month of residual income, but that may not be your goal. What if you told your cousin that told a friend that told another friend, and somebody went regional diamond? Would you have a problem if every month you just saw a match off of something somebody else was doing? Because that can happen. National diamond, your size of your team grows tremendously, okay? Over 1,500 people or 75,000 sales volume. Now you're looking at a $5,000 a month bonus on top of all your additional income. Now you 10,000 and above, okay, a month. And money's not everything, but I know no one would call and give the money back if they told somebody that did this. They wouldn't do it. International diamond, that gentleman wakes up to extra $10,000 a month. He also qualified for the $250,000 range. And ladies and gentlemen, we have more levels that we have not hit yet because we're young. And let me tell you, this is optional. You don't have to participate in this side of the business. But you may know other people who may be a little bit hungrier and see an opportunity that you may not see yet. All right? So to recap, $149 and $79 a month just to be a travel agent. You can earn very good commissions. I'm telling you, I'm around a lot of people that's doing it, all right? But it's not about the money sometimes. It's about the options that you have with the money. And if you want to participate in the optional side, it's $174 and $79 a month. Now, I'm going to be real transparent. I did not have the $79 a month when I first got started. That let me know I needed to get started right now, because a grown man working over 20 years and done, I don't have $79 a month. My plan A was not working. So get back to the person that invited you. Get your questions answered. A no is a good decision and a yes is a good decision. And thank you so much. Or allow that person to compete for your business and to travel. That's all we ask. Okay. So thank you so much. I appreciate it and have a wonderful, wonderful day.